Let's see. Let's see if yours is going. Let's see if yours is going.
We'll find out.
Am I in it? I'm in it. Okay. I set the light too low so I can't see, but it's fine. I set the light too low so I can't see. I can't see in the mirror, but that's all right.
Testing. You can hear me, right?
I can't hear you.
You can't?
No. I mean, I can hear you on here, but how come it doesn't say that you were on there?
It's tracking, I think. Are you tracking?
Are you tracking?
Hold on. This camera angle's pissing me off, yeah. It's like on me, man.
I like that camera angle just now before you turned around, though. Hold on, I'm gonna move this a little.
Yeah, you gotta see the. Let's
I
see.
hit my heel. Fuck.
Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna cut this out.
Okay, that's totally fine.
Hello. Okay.
You on?
Yeah.
I see little ticks.
Yep, me too. I don't know what the heck that was over there.
How come it's showing that your ticks are even lower than mine now?
Because
you're
you know what?
You're
Fuck it.
wavelength.
Let's just fucking just we're gonna deal with this after. But welcome back to the pod, everybody.
Thank you guys. Thank
Thank you so much. Oh, your support is, you can literally hear it through the headphones. We have a new thing here, new piece of equipment.
A mixer, a soundboard,
It's
interface, or
it's like all of the above.
whoa.
Yeah,
All of the above.
fancy. Yeah, so I sound like I'm talking through a Pringles can, but we're gonna work that out after.
Yeah, hopefully when you guys watch it, it sounds better than how we're hearing it.
Yeah,
in our headphones.
yeah. So bear with my Pringle can voice today.
Right.
We're gonna figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, we have bad luck with new equipment, but this isn't so bad. It could be worse. As long as it keeps recording past the 12.5 minute mark, then we're good.
We're good.
Yeah. How do we start these again? I'm Jesse.
And I'm James.
and this is the Team Rocket
Podcast. Episode 19.
19, guys.
19.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Shucks.
Yeah.
Shucks.
You know how we talk about the what's it called? The positive self talk,
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta cheer yourself on. You gotta fucking you gotta sound like this in your head,
If you're not gonna cheer yourself on, who will?
Your road soundboard will. Okay, what do you got for today, James?
Anyways, we actually do have a guest on the line.
That's what I'm talking about.
He is my cousin. He has been referenced on the podcast before.
Yes.
Some people call him by his name, Jabez. Ivan Puedevan as his biological name, but I like to call him GB Hadid.
Oh.
GB Jagmeet. Yo, tell the audience your name. I guess I already gave them your name, but give them your
Give him another one. Give
them your favorite fast food spot and your favorite color.
Okay. Favorite fast food spot?
Yeah.
Favorite fast food spot, eh? I would have to go with Shawarma Palace.
Okay.
Okay.
And my favorite color is blue. Just
Blue?
like your eyes.
My eyes?
Yes. Yes.
I think he's colorblind, but that's okay.
My eyes are blue.
I'm gonna cut into like a close up of James's face. It's like it's not blue.
All right. I appreciate that.
It's just like, wait, do the cut in, look at the camera.
They're blue. They're blue. Anyways, you have is it true you have a song for us?
Do I ever?
Okay.
This guy said, "Do I ever?"
Bet. Bring us into this episode with this masterpiece.
Oh.
All right. This is a Minute Maid song for the best podcast in the world.
Wait, like the juice Minute Maid?
Minute Maid.
Called Team Rocket Pod. If you understand the reference, then you know it's fitting. All right, are you ready for these trash vocals?
I am ready.
All right. Don't make me laugh now, okay?
I won't.
Okay, Don't make me laugh.
Okay.
I'll laugh at you.
Okay. I'm gonna, let me turn you guys down so that I can sing it.
Okay.
Or are you gonna make me laugh? Okay. On three. 1, 2, 3. They wanna be. Wait. Retry.
Retry.
Okay. They wanna be the very best, like no one ever could.
Dun.
Market the podcast, best in the world. They got Jesse, he's super cute, and that is guaranteed. And there's James, he's also cute. His heart lightens the world. Team Rocket Pod, gotta catch them all. They know it's their destiny to be the best podcast. So like and subscribe. The Team Rocket Podcast. The Team Rocket Podcast is blasting up away.
Wow.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, yo.
Wow.
Woo.
You like that?
I love that.
I think I have to make that a soundbite for the board, yo.
I love that.
That's gonna be a soundbite for the board,
You ain't
yo.
gonna catch me. You ain't gonna catch me singing no more. That's it.
Yo. In person though.
In person, though, you gotta come on the pod when you hit the studio.
Make me laugh 10 times, yo.
No, we want
We
you.
won't, yo. We'll wear masks, yo.
We'll enable the COVID protocol for you, yo.
Yeah. What's that?
What if I take these lyrics, make it EDM, and send it to you? Oof.
Yes. Absolutely, dude. Yo.
Is that a sample?
What was that? Was that a part of the instrumental for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
Okay. All right.
That's what I'm talking about, yo. Oh.
All right, yo. Before we let you go, yo, do you have anything you wanna put out there? Anything you wanna promote? Any message for the people? What's that?
Always pray. I would like to promote the love of God.
Okay.
So pray every day.
Okay.
God is always by your side,
Right.
no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, God is the center. God is the omnipotent. He's the one and only. You know.
Mhm. One and the only what?
You know.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're right.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Amen.
Nah, I mean, in all seriousness, I would say working on an album. So catch me on the ears.
Album?
Okay. I was gonna say that if you didn't, but yes, if you guys didn't hear, catch J-Biz's album coming out later this year.
That's what I'm talking about, yo. Stream that shit, yo.
Let's go SoundCloud. Woo-hoo.
Are you gonna post on SoundCloud or is it gonna be Spotify as well? Or
It's gonna be Spotify.
Yo.
Man, okay.
Stream that shit, yo.
okay.
Something like that. Oh no.
All right, yo.
I like that, yo. I like that.
Well, thank you for that. That was fucking amazing.
That
yo.
was a blessing.
appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, yo, of course, yo.
Appreciate
And
you.
literally, another time we'll have you on another time, yo.
Yeah.
Before you
Yo.
come visit, yo.
Hey, you don't tickle my belly button.
I won't, yo. I can't. I will when you get here, but. All right, yo.
Alright, yo. I'll catch you on the flip side, yo.
All right, peace and fish.
Okay.
Peace and fish.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm on the phone with Janjo, sometimes I say peace, and then like he says peace, and then like we go back and forth until someone hangs up.
Yeah.
But then as the more and more we say peace, his peace starts sounding like fish, fish, oh, fish. So it's like sometimes I say sometimes straight up when he says all right fish yo, I say fish yo, and then
Does he know?
Huh?
He knows you're saying
Sometimes I
he
don't know
call you
how much of the time. But yeah,
Oh God, James. I'm gonna have an entire soundboard section just for Janjo, just for sounds Janjo makes.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess they haven't seen what we have coming up. They what's it called? Hold on. Oh fuck, that's so loud.
fucking loud.
Ow. Why is this so loud?
Why is that so loud?
What the
Why
fuck?
is that so loud?
Okay, we're not using that feature. I'm so sorry to the headphone users, yo. Ow.
Sir,
What the fuck?
why is that one so quiet? Sir,
Why is that so...
sir.
Okay, we're not using the talk shit button, but we'll use everything else. Wait, what if I turn it all the way down? Is this... that's
Why
hurts.
is it so
What
loud?
the
But then
heck?
everything else is in. Girl, I would get you the world. My bad.
Oh, that's good.
All right.
I was supposed to put the laughing one, but that's okay.
This thing's so fun, yo.
Oh, it's so jokes, man. I also don't know why it's so loud, but I'll fix that later. Yeah, so we were on call with Jabez and Jumper Doodle earlier.
Mhm.
Well, they gave us suggestions. I forgot what they were
Yeah.
because we
One of them was about Icks.
Icks.
Yeah.
What are some of your Icks actually?
Hmm.
Because what's it called?
Some of my Icks. One of my Icks are like, I guess they're like that. It's Icks are like on the similar wavelength as like pet peeves, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I realized, well, I guess I kind of knew for a long time, but like maybe like a week ago or so, like I kind of really noticed. One of my icks are when people don't compress trash. Like like say if you're throwing out like a container or like a bunch of papers, or like especially containers or like cans or like anything for food that are like kind of bulky, or boxes.
Yeah,
if you just like throw it into the garbage, and you don't like fold it in on itself, so that it's like it takes up the lowest, it takes up the least amount of space. It's like at the lowest profile, so you can fit more garbage into there. Like I find that like if like especially like at my house, other places I can't control that, right?
Yeah, but
like at my house, if like I notice people don't do it, I either like get like, what the fuck, yo? Who's doing this, yo? or like I try to do it myself if it's like the recycling bin.
Yeah.
But like with garbage especially, like I'll like take gloves depending on how dirty it is, and I'll like compress it myself, yo.
No,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I remember in grade school, what's it called? When we'd like I forgot, it was Miss Landry, I think she was telling us. It's just like, yeah, like because we do recycling there.
Yeah. And
then like people would just throw cans out, wouldn't compress them. And then she made she showed us like a water bottle. She's just like when you just throw it out like this, like you're like recycling the bottle, but you're also recycling air, which you don't need to. So if you just compress it, now you're just recycling the plastic. and less of the air.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
And it's just like you can put so many more bottles in there because you're not also recycling air.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah, and
I
like
get that.
sure, like sometimes it's like, oh, I'm just gonna toss it in there and I don't have to really worry about it. But it's like, it doesn't take that much longer. Maybe it's an OCD thing for me, but like
No.
at the same time, it's like I don't think it takes that much time.
No,
or like
you're
that much
already
effort.
like you're like opening the thing to put the garbage in.
Yeah,
Like you're already holding it. You might as well just
crush it.
Yeah, fold it.
Look, sometimes I know if like I like order DoorDash or something, I'll take like the bag that it was in, I'll compress that, and then I'll compress it into the bag, and then I'll take the bag and I'll compress the air out of that and tie it down on itself, and so it's even more compressed. I'm like, yes, satisfying.
Yeah,
and then I'll throw that into the garbage. I'm like,
that's a win. Yeah,
that's a dub. That's a dub. That's a dub. That's a dub. That's a dub.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's fucking good. I like there we go.
Well, yeah, what's an ick for you?
It's an ick for me. Fuck, I'm trying to figure out what pisses me off.
Is it me? You're gonna is it me?
Yeah, no, nice. I think I definitely hate slow drivers. Yeah, like I get like a couple like I'm not insane. Like I'm just like you have to be going exactly 50. Right. Like, I get for like give or take 5. Like then I'm like, okay, I get it. And then if I see them turn right away, I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's just like if you're going like fucking like 40 in an 80, I'm like, dude, you're gonna hurt someone.
You're an issue, dude.
You're actually an issue.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just irks me even more because it's just like in most cases those drivers actually just don't know how to drive. So they'll be in the they'll be driving slow, but they'll also be like won't use their signal, will be in 2 lanes, will drive into like a lane they're not supposed to while you're in it.
Yeah.
What's it called? Will like try to like it's so stupid. I've seen once where it's just like slow driver, they turn right. You know how you can turn right when it's like red? It's just like they're still super slow. So then there's like car coming. I'm just like, oh my god, like if I causing problems for the both of us now. So yeah, I definitely hate that.
That is annoying.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it irks me even more as like it's more an irk for me than just like a common nuisance because like I pride myself as a car person and a good
competent driver.
A competent driver. Yeah. So
whenever I see people who are like driving recklessly or like driving in ways that are like what you described,
detrimental.
I always think of the song playing over their car, the Taylor Swift song. Hi, me. I'm the problem. It's me. You know that one? You know that song? Antihero. You know that one, right?
Oh, that's so good.
I'm the problem. It's me.
Oh my god. Okay, honestly, like I don't even know. I'm also a very passive person. I'm very like adaptable, I guess.
Right.
So it's just like I haven't been able to like pinpoint things that would irk me. So I had people ask me that question like recently actually. I was like, I don't know. I'm just like, oh, maybe it's a bad thing that I don't know. Yeah.
Or maybe you just like don't pay attention to stuff. Like maybe you're more maybe you're passive, more tolerable.
Yeah. I'm also like notoriously oblivious too.
Right.
So
okay.
I'll just like miss very obvious things.
You know what's one thing that gives me the ick, yo?
Me.
Oh, you can tap it to stop it?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Because I've been letting it go, and I'm like, it's a little longer than I'd like it to be.
You can control it. My bad.
But how about this? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Intro.
Okay.
We're all learning here, yo. We're all what did you say the last time? What are the other episodes? We're all beta.
We're all
We're all a prototype.
yeah, we're all
We're
prototypes.
all prototypes here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all just pretending. No one really knows, yo. No one really knows. But one ick that gives one thing that gives me the ick when I'm driving is when I let someone in and they don't wave or say thank you. You know.
Oh my.
I'm
God.
like. Actually, it gets me fuming, yo. I'm like, you know what?
I'm like,
Maybe I should have let you through.
Fuck you, yo. Sometimes I'll just drive past them aggressively and make sure they know that I'm angry. Yeah, I don't. It's funny because like how I have an exhaust on my car.
Yeah.
I very well use it to my advantage. Like the horn is too obvious.
Right.
It's too aggressive. It's too like I'm actually angry at you.
Right.
I just want them to get the vibe, like get the hint. I don't want to like tell it to their face.
Right.
I just want to give them the hint.
Yeah.
See,
I don't know.
That's my passiveness coming out, guys.
Yeah. At the same, I'm definitely not the person to like if someone like cuts me off wrongly to like honk or like pull up next to them and be like, yo, what the fuck, right? I don't know if you're like that, but like, I'm definitely not like that.
Like what?
Like to be that guy to be like pull up next to them and be like, what the fuck?
Oh no,
right?
I'm not trying to start a fight.
Yeah,
I will let them know what I'm feeling. I don't know. That sounds kind of the same. I don't know. I'm very like I'm kind of pissed, and like I'll show in my driving a little bit, but I won't be like trying to ram someone off the road.
Right.
That's different.
Right.
Or like try to like pull up, roll the window. Yeah, no, I'm not like that.
I don't know if you saw that guy on Winnipeg Wilden, but there's like this clip of this guy who's driving. He had a dash cam. He was driving in his Forester.
Oh yeah, and then
that guy beside him was like trying to like swerve into his lane.
Yeah.
And then because of that, the guy like fishtailed a little bit, fishtailed a lot, and like ran off the road. And then the truck just kept going. Fucking asshole! If that's you, you're probably not watching. If I don't want you to be watching.
No, please don't be one of our subscribers.
But if you're the Subaru driver, yo, I hope all is well, yo.
I hope all is well, yo. All love to you, man. I drive a Subaru too, but that truck driver, you know what? I hope a wheel falls off.
Yeah, I hope you stub your toe on your table.
Yeah,
I hope you get a paper cut.
You know what? I hope a wheel falls off at a safe speed. Because that happened. It happened to me. It's not fun. I'm safe. I was safe. Not fun. But I just hope it happens to you, so it's just an inconvenience.
Yes.
Because that sucks. It was expensive too. Remember picking my car up from there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That was fun. Oh man. Wait, were you with me in the car when we were at that Superstore parking lot and we saw like two cars pull in, and then like these two guys came out of like a person came out of each car, and then one of the guys pulled out like a wrench. Were you with me there?
No.
Was that someone else?
I don't think that was me.
Oh shit, that was someone else. But
that sounds memorable though.
I it's like burned in my head.
Did they do anything?
No, I drove away before I was a witness to murder. So
okay.
because I saw the first guy's first driver's girlfriend come out and like kind of like try to like hold him back, and then the homie with the wrench was just standing like this, just like this.
Oh, big boy.
Yeah, but he was also like a scrawny like 150 like wife beater shirt on, and he was driving like a what's that one? What's that called? It's like a Pontiac something.
It's on fire?
No, the bigger one. Mr. Prime had this car. The white one.
Aztec?
No.
Vibe. No.
Do you remember like the white car Mr. Prime drove? It was
Camaro? That's Chevrolet.
It looks like a catfish Camaro.
Yeah, okay.
But with 4 doors and ugly.
Sundance?
Maybe.
Not Transit.
We'll find out later.
Okay.
But it was like this janky
okay.
car. Like homie came out with a wrench trying to look all big, and like dude, the guy in the front looked like he could take him easy, and he looked like just like a regular guy. But the guy who was with the wrench, he looked like he was just trying to pick a fight anywhere with anyone with a fat wrench, and I was just like,
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm
out of there.
Yeah. I hope nothing happened.
I mean, I guess someone would have heard of it.
Yeah. But
Did
it was
you
a
drive
long.
by that area shortly after that?
No, I went home.
Oh no, I mean like the day after or like that week.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay,
Nothing
okay.
there. So
Okay, because there would have been like crime scene tape if
oh for sure.
someone was murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was clearly all talk then.
Yeah, probably. So oh man. Anyway. Yeah. Any more icks? Yeah.
Any more icks? Icks.
Because I honestly I can't think of anything right now.
On this might be a little bit more basic, but then when on text people don't differentiate the different yours. The YOUR
Yeah.
versus the YOU apostrophe RE.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
only time I'm okay with that is if it's like someone who's like trying to fight me and they get it wrong. I just start laughing. I'm just like, I'm like, you're trying to tell me I'm wrong, but you're fucking stupid. Like, what's the fucking
Yeah.
point?
Yeah,
That's the only time I'm okay with it. Everything else, I'm just like, oh my god, you're actually stupid. Like,
or if they're the kind of person who like always abbreviates words. Like if they're the kind of person who always abbreviates words, then I'm like, oh, okay, that's whatever.
okay, then you're just
Then that's
like
fine.
that.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. But if they're like talking normally, like they're like putting like punctuation and stuff, but then they don't differentiate like something small like that. I'm like,
yeah, it's just
okay.
like, or if it's just like a person like who, like puts themselves out as just like smarter than everyone.
right,
Because I know a couple of those people.
right.
It's just like if you text me if you act like you're smart and you text me like that, you're a fraud.
No respect,
dude.
yo.
You're a fraud.
My respect level for you is going down.
It
yo.
was like down, and it just went even like you found a lower level.
yeah, you're digging a little deeper, yo.
Like shit. Oh man.
What's another one? You have another one?
I don't actually. I can't think of anything. I'm too passive, man. I think that's a problem. I should go to therapy. Fuck. So all seriously and all seriousness, so I think it is a problem, but we're gonna talk about that another time.
Yeah, everybody could
do you
use
have more
therapy.
icks,
yo. Fuck, I was thinking about one. I guess it's like more of a general one, but then like when people aren't, like if I meet someone who's like close-minded, you know, like if like even if it's like for argument's sake, like you're debating beliefs,
Yeah.
or like your different stances or opinions on things, even if it's not that serious,
Yeah. And
or if it's something that is
like,
serious, and like they're not willing to see your side of the story or anything, like even if you agree like anything outside of what they believe,
then it's
then
just
it's like, dude, what kind of the growth do you have as a person
Yeah,
if you're
like
not
how-
willing to listen or like hear out other people's thoughts
yeah, or just
outside of
even
yourself?
just to accept that there's something like there's another view.
Yeah,
Because I've seen people that it's just like will just refuse to acknowledge that anything else exists,
yeah,
and anything outside of their belief is like either non-existent or just plain wrong.
yeah. And
I'm
it's like,
dude, you're dumb.
yeah, it makes them look even more dumb when they're like become defensive about it, as like, oh, it's either like my way or the highway. I'm like, dude, like even just like even if you don't understand the viewpoints
Yeah,
outside of your own,
just acknowledge
Like,
that it's a
yeah,
thing.
acknowledge that it's a thing, be willing to hear it out, just
Yeah.
like how you're assuming other people are willing to hear you out, right?
Mhm.
I don't know, that's like one big ick for me. Like
No.
even if it's like something big with like opinions and beliefs, or even something a little bit smaller, like in terms of like
Just like
food
an
and
everyday
eating,
thing. Yeah, yeah.
food and eating, like if you're like a really picky eater and you're not willing to try new things, I'm like,
Then fuck you.
I don't know if we can be friends, yo.
No, that's tough.
Yeah, and like even on the opposite end of that, like not willing to try anything new, but like if you're on the opposite end of that and you're like an elitist about something, then it's like, oh, you're an asshole.
Yeah, it's just like, dude.
Like, dude, it's like, oh,
Like, I don't know.
my tastes are immaculate. No,
I don't know what stuck up so far up your ass, but
Like, dude.
like fuck off. Like take it out first before you talk to me, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I hate
But
that.
yeah,
too.
like either side of that, like not being as open-minded, or not being willing to explore
Mhm.
like different things, or being so caught up in yourself that you think that you know everything that there is to be, and like what you have selected is what is best. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that gives me the ick about people for sure.
Yeah. I hate that. Like,
Yeah.
just very black and white people.
Yeah.
Just like, dude. Like, no, just no.
It's like, even how are we even supposed to like grow like as a people, as a society, right? As communities, if we're not willing to hear people, like to be understanding, right?
Yeah.
To hear people out and understand like where they're coming from, their
Yeah.
perspectives, right?
Like, no one's forcing you to change.
No.
No one's forcing you to be different. Like, what's it called? Like, if anything, like, you know, you have every right to believe in what you believe in.
Right.
Obviously, there's like asterisks to that, but like, you know, you have your right to free will, but that doesn't mean you can take other people's free wills away
Exactly.
and, you know, be an asshole about it.
Exactly.
And that makes no sense, because it's just like, if that was the case, then why do you have the power to have your opinion but other people can't?
Yeah.
Like, it's again, if you wanted to think that way, then it should be one or the other.
Yeah.
You can't what's the saying? Can't eat your cake and have
Have
it
it
too.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like, because like it's even like with what you're saying, it's like, fuck, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say?
sorry.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know what you were gonna say.
What was I gonna say?
Because
Wait, do you have anything else to say? Because I'm trying to think of what I was gonna say now.
we were talking about like if you can't give other people their free will, why should you have yours?
Right. Oh, okay. Now I remember. So, like if you're willing to be so adamant about like
Mhm.
your perspective, and you being so adamant about your perspective, thinking like, oh, what I'm thinking is what's right and what should be, and like who I am and what I do is what should be the norm, then imagine how people on like how marginalized groups, like people of color or like people of different sexual orientations, who are like is not the norm, right?
Yeah.
Like imagine how they feel thinking like, oh, what I am, who I am as a person is not what is accepted, and I want to fight for that, for me to just exist freely, right? Without any other obstructive barriers out there to make me feel like I'm not what should be. You know? I don't know if that makes sense.
Sorry, I'm gonna be honest. I was trying to track, and my head went somewhere else.
Sorry, are you just tracking?
No, they can play back, but like my head was just like I was tracking. Like I swear I was tracking, and then I something happened, and then I started tracking it. I'm like, oh, I missed something. I'm so sorry.
No, that's all good.
Holy
So like,
shit.
let me try and summarize it.
Okay.
So like, if I'm someone
Okay.
who thinks who I am as a person and what I believe and what I do is what should be the norm,
Yeah.
imagine how contradictory it is for that person to go along and say that someone who is like a part of a marginalized group, so like say people are part of like the queer community or
Yeah.
people of color, to be like, hey, you guys can't do the same that I do because you're not like me. You know what I mean? You know how contradictory it is for someone who is like the norm of like Western cisgender society, right?
Mhm.
To think like that, like, oh, just because you're queer, that you love someone who that I wouldn't typically love, or if were born into a culture that doesn't look like me, then like you can't be, you don't have the right to live in your truth to live the way that you want to live and who you are, live as who you are, right? You know, like I just think it's contradictory
like,
to think that like you
can think
have
that
the
way.
right, you think you can think that way, and you can tell people to think that way as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, oh yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's just like
that's just like another closed-minded thing that just gives me dick, right?
It's just like it just shows that you're not fucking like thinking, because that doesn't make sense, right? Because it's just like, again, you can't eat your cake and have it too.
Yeah. And like I'm not saying that you have to be accepting or have to bend to every single person, but I'm saying like if you can if you have the ability and right to live the way that you want to and be who you are and think the way you think,
you should give the respect
without hurting other people. Then other people should have that right as well.
And again, that's what you get back. Like, you know, not everyone's gonna be like you, but you'd want the respect from other people for them to let you be who you are.
Right.
Yeah.
And like people who I find would be in that mindset, like that really closed-minded, contradictory mindset, are the same people who are the Karens.
Yeah. Yeah.
The same people that like, I don't know. I don't want to generalize that perspective either, because it can come from any person from any background.
Oh, for sure.
Right. From any upbringing.
And like the unfortunate thing is like it is what's it called? It's becoming more and more common. I don't know. People are just very hypersensitive now, or a lot more sensitive than before, which obviously like there's good that came with the sensitivity, but there's some aspects or some people that are taking it too far, where it becomes like what's it called, where it's like Karen level.
You're being harmful to other people.
That's right? Where it's just like, okay, fuck
you're impending on other people's existence, right?
I know it sucks, man, because it's just like before it was just like people weren't being sensitive enough and not giving a shit, and now it's just like there's some people that are taking, because I think there was a happy medium at some point where it's just like people are being acknowledged, they were getting the attention and respect they deserved, and now there are other, what's it called, now there's like, you know, it's only an example, Karens, now they're being hypersensitive about like, oh, it should be this way, or this is my way, so it has to be this way, and I'm gonna make a big fuss about it. And
it's funny to think that like people who are of like that kind of like self-centric mindset are the same people who would think that, oh, if only everybody was like me, the world would be a better place.
Oh,
I'm
God.
like, oh,
God.
Believe me, it would not be. And believe me that there's too many of you, and that's why the world is shit. Yeah. No cap, yo.
No, no. Fuck that. That's not it, man. Definitely not it.
Yeah. That's like I guess that's like a small ick that kind of became a big ick with what we've been talking about.
Yeah. From small. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have any other icks?
No, that's definitely. I'm sweating right now.
I'm sweating too, yo. I was kind of fuming, yo.
Yeah, because like as you were like, I think I know what happened when I was tracking you. You're saying your bit, and I was just like, I was thinking of like examples. I'm like, yeah, I think I literally like, I had an instance at work where this is a good time for the swear button, but I think what's it called?
Is it still loud?
It's still loud. Don't try it. I'm gonna go deaf. It's so loud, James.
That's loud.
What the heck? Okay. I'm gonna edit that later. But yeah, no, I thought of an instance from yesterday and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, like I totally, especially with like our work experience. Yeah, especially you more so than me, but like, there's so many people out there that just,
what the fuck,
give me the ick.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Like, you just are you fucking kidding me?
Like literal, my body convulses, yo.
Yeah, like it gets sick.
Yeah.
Like, are you? Yeah. No. Oh, that was Whew. Oh, I feel like the burden's kind of been lifted off my chest a little bit, yeah. But at the same time, a fire has just been started too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's weird. It's nice letting it out, but now I just want to fight people.
Right.
Yeah. Fuck. Oh god. What else? What else did GB and
What else did they had suggestions?
yeah?
for
What
us
else?
to
Did,
talk
what else
about?
did they want to hear about?
Past traumas.
I don't know if I'm ready to talk about that yet.
I don't know if I'm ready to talk about that yet.
I think I
either.
thought of one, and I was like, nope.
I thought of one immediately, but
Yeah.
I'm like,
Nah.
that's gonna change the tone. That's gonna change the tone.
We just talked about Karens. I'm not ready for that shit right now.
I don't know if I'll get more mad or more sad, yo.
Yeah, no,
Or
I'm
both.
yeah. Either way, I don't want more of it.
Yeah.
So
Next.
Lie down. 'Cause it's
one idea that the Jabez came up with was asking each other where we think we would be if money weren't an issue.
money ain't a thing, eh?
I mean, I guess that's like too broad because like you could be like, oh, I'd be in fucking Hawaii on a
Yeah, it's almost kind of very general. Like it would be like a no shit kind of question. Like,
yeah.
well,
I'm like,
well,
of course
duh,
I'll
I'd
be on fucking vacation 24/7 doing
Yeah.
whatever I want. Right?
working. What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like maybe if you like rephrase it, where it's like, where do you think you would be if you didn't have any, like if you financially started from square one
Oh,
right now, like no previous debt, no previous credit card debt, no previous loans or anything.
yeah. I'd definitely be. I think I'd be working less, and I think
Like starting fresh, but then you're still right now.
still right now.
Yeah.
I think I'd want to go to school. Actually,
Mm-hmm. You think you'd quit your job, go to school,
Yeah, I think so.
take another student loan?
You know what? I like my job. Right now, I like my job.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd still be there, but I'd also because like they're super open to like us going to school and everything. So I think I'd go to school. I think let's see here. I don't know. I think you know what? Thinking about this, I'm just realizing how much of a burden my finances are right now. Holy shit.
Right?
That's some shit, man. That's kind of rough, man. Oh my god. Just like square one, but at this point,
Yeah.
like, holy shit, I think it would be very different. Like, I'd be a lot more lighthearted, carefree, but at the same time, I still want to remember the feeling of like where I was, where I am, like right now, like money being a thing, just so like I don't take for granted like that freedom
Right.
or like the opportunity to like be able to go to school without the burden of finances or without like
Right.
that stuff. So yeah, no, I definitely be going to school. I definitely want to like see a lot more people than I do right now, because like a lot of my time is like work right
Mhm.
now. So I do want to see lots of people. I think I'd travel more too. Actually,
Mm.
I think that's like that's a thing that I didn't realize was important to me, because like before, I think before this summer or last year summer, I guess, what was it called? I was just like, oh, vacation. I don't need that. I'm
Mhm.
fine. I still got lots of energy. I just need a good night's sleep, which I never get,
Yeah.
and that'll be good.
Yeah.
So it was just like I doubled down there. It's just like I never got a good night's sleep. I never went on vacation. So
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know. Last vacay I took was actually really nice, and it was like, holy shit! Like I know, like seeing pictures of Banff, like being there and getting to explore myself, it's just like, holy, that's refreshing. I don't know.
Right.
So yeah.
Hmm.
It sounds so simple, but being able to do those simple things more often and at my own pace, I think is so powerful.
Yeah.
So I think that just gives like there's another level of like mental, like there's like a mental freedom there, and there's like a sense of like I'm in control. I have a handle on how fast I want to go, where I want to be, and how I want to get there. So I think that would be really good mentally for me.
I see.
Sorry, it was just like where I want to be, and it kind of like tangents and off into a bunch of places. But yeah, there summary. I'm gonna stop now. Your turn.
Where would I be?
Yeah.
I guess.
Sorry, I'm just getting comfortable. Yeah.
That's all good. I think I'd still stay at my job, my current job.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it is interesting to think about how much different your finances would look when you don't have any previous debt. Like obviously you'd still have to pay for like phone bills.
Oh yeah, utilities,
rent,
stuff like that.
Yeah, insurance, gas.
Food.
But I mean, like, you have to pay for like car payments, credit card payments, student loan payments, just general loan payments.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I definitely would stay on my job just because, like, unless I were to find something that pays more for equal or less work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I can make more doing less demanding things, then I'll do it.
By all means, yeah.
But like other than that, then I think I would stay at my current job just because it's like decent wage. Like sure it could be more, but when could it not be more?
Yeah. It could also be very much less.
Yeah,
right?
a lot less. I could be like dead at the minimum here in Manitoba, which is like what, 11 something?
It's like 13 now, but that's still pretty shit compared to everywhere else.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know. I definitely would stay at my current job. What else would I do? I would be able to focus on saving up money for like an emergency fund for like if I were to lose my job.
Yeah.
I would try and put money on the side for possibly moving out with my family to a different spot.
Yeah.
I would also try and put money aside to invest a little bit. I don't know whether it's like index funds or something. I don't know. I don't want to get into that.
We're no
I'm not finance bro.
We're not a finance. We're no financial advisors here.
But yeah, I guess outside of that, like what would I do outside of that financially? I would definitely feel a lot less of a burden on my shoulders to maybe like do a reevaluation of my life, I think. Yeah. You know, like where do I see my, like with that fresh of a start, like where do I see myself going?
Yeah.
In the following months or years, right?
Because you're not as restricted now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, would I want to leave the province? Would I want to stay in the country? Right? I don't know.
So it opens up so many opportunities, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And like definitely the financial part is like one of the biggest things that keeps me at least in this city.
Yeah.
And like also because like some family, and also because it's kind of fun too.
That last one you were so convinced.
Hey, yo, I mean, obviously I'm not banking on this doing the podcast making us money.
Oh well, yeah. It's just the podcast.
Yeah, it's just for fun.
Yeah,
and like we get to shoot the shit.
Yeah, play with the soundboard.
Yeah, play with the soundboard.
Call Javis and Juppy.
and we if we do end up making money, if we do end up getting sponsors, that'd be great.
Fuck
but
yeah. We're not really strangers. Where you at, man?
Yeah, come on. But I mean, at the same time, like we said in the first episode, we're not banking on this to make money.
No.
So
that's why we're still working our jobs.
Yeah.
Doing everything else.
Yeah. It's not like we like saved up money and then like saved up money for like a certain amount of time for the foreseeable future for us to not do our jobs and only focus
And
on
just
this.
do this. Yeah,
right?
that'd be
That'd be high pressure.
high pressure. It would kind of ruin the spirit of why we're even doing this.
Yeah, and I feel like it would almost feel forced.
Yeah.
Which is like I definitely don't want it.
Don't want to like
to end up being.
No, like we've definitely pushed the limits of our friendship, but we don't need to push it there.
Yeah.
I know we hate each other sometimes.
Yeah.
He hates me right now, I think. Yeah, see, look, he's on the camera. We're doing crickets. Yeah, no, that would be a very dark place to push a friendship. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely have to. This, like I said, this and family is what keeps me from
you here, yeah.
Realistically like trying to leave.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Where would I be? That's hard to say.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm too. What's it called? Like, even now, like, even if money wasn't a thing, like, I'm not even 100% sure where, like, what I want to for sure be doing. At the same time, like, that's always open to change too.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, no one says that. Like, if you think one thought, that you have to stick with that.
Oh, fuck that, dude. I actually saw something on Instagram, like, fucking Samuel L. Jackson. His career started, like, his acting career started at 40, dude.
Mm-hmm.
40 years old. That's like, I don't know, like, that's just insane to me.
That's crazy.
Because like, look at his fucking thing. Look at his fucking track record. Avengers, Pulp Fiction. Fiction. Fucking
the Django Unchained.
Yeah.
Snakes on a Plane.
Hitman's Bodyguard. We're probably naming not the best movies, but he's known for better ones. You know, so you guys know them. Sorry, Samuel. Oh fuck. Yeah, no, but that's that's like that's a like amazing reminder of like, yeah, man, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, nobody says that you have to like, it's either you start young or you're a bust.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
No. Like our age demographic is like, I feel like, whether it's like cultural standards or like societal standards that like make us feel like, oh, we have to have everything figured out. By no means do we have to have it figured out.
Oh.
And not everybody wants to get shoehorned into the same life mold that like past generations have had, just because it's worked in the past.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, yeah, like fucking the mindset was so different back then.
Yeah.
Back then it was just like, just survive.
Yeah.
Just do better than like the minimum that their parents did for them.
Yeah. Not to mention that like what maybe like our parents or the generation before would have been working at would not be giving the same wouldn't be providing the same monetarily as it does today, right?
Yeah. No, for
like
sure.
even college degrees don't mean the same as they did before.
No.
Right?
Yeah, and it's just like even because what's it called? Like now everyone has access to like the internet, and that just opens up like what's it called? Because I feel like in my parents' generation, like internet wasn't a thing, so they didn't even know what was possible. So to them, like just to move here to Canada for just to live was already so big for them. But now that we know what's possible, now that we know like the potential of like what each person can do, it's just like, oh shit, like there's so much more that we can do, and that doesn't have to be this one track that everyone else do for the whole time.
Right. Because
like school and degrees and colleges have just been a tried and true thing before anyone else knew better. Because there's people that didn't go to school and just like struck it rich like other ways. Yeah. And the only difference from before to now is that people know now. Yeah. And now we know it's possible. And now we know that we can take a different route. Yeah. Which like is hard to accept for parents, but you know. Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that, but
no, but like it makes sense because like now for people our age or like younger or even people who are a little bit older.
Oh yeah.
now is the time to like, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to try things, to fail at things, to figure out what you like, what you don't like.
Yeah, like
right?
I feel like the point shouldn't be that it works. The point is that you wanted to do something, you got to do it, and now you know.
Yeah.
Like it's just like now you won't live your life and get to the end and be like, oh, I wish I tried.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I wish I knew.
Yeah.
Like fucking I think I like fucking one of the biggest things for me that I hate is regret. Like not knowing that I did, like not knowing that I could have done something or could have tried something. Like that's my worst fear.
Yeah.
And like that's the thing that's eating me up the most. Like just the fact of like, what if I did?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, or what if I didn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regrets. That's a huge one. Cause like I can think of like hundreds of things that I should have given a chance, that I should have put myself out there to try, right?
Yeah.
To not care what other people would think, and be like, hey, I like this, or even like I like this person, right?
Yeah.
Like, or I'm interested in this. Let me try it out, and if it doesn't work out, that's okay.
Yeah.
But like I feel like so many of us, like me included, allow people in our lives or societal standards to control, to be like, oh, that's not what you should be, that's not what you should be interested into.
Yeah, that's wrong.
That's
like,
no,
that's not it.
That's not who you should like, right?
Because of this, you should be like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that, man.
Yeah.
Like, man,
it's not a vibe, yo. And like, why? Like, I'm not saying that like I'm now not living with any regrets or anything.
Oh no.
But like, I'm trying to proactively make decisions where I can look back and be like, oh, I took a risk on this, I took a risk on that person, or whatever you're deciding to take a risk on, and look back and be like, oh, I tried, and like, oh, and it worked.
Yeah.
Or like I tried and it didn't work, and that's okay. I learned from that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And like you gave it a chance, and now there's like closure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because just like things where it's just like you don't know.
Yeah.
Like that'll eat you up forever.
Yeah. And like one thing I noticed, like with the regrets, outside of like it being people in your life or society as a whole, but like even ourselves, like the things that we can say to ourselves is like can be so detrimental. Like we can be like the number one enemy, and then other people in our lives, and then society comes into play. Yeah. Or maybe it's vice versa, but still we can't like defer all of the blame in our regrets to all of those things.
Right? At the end of the day, it's still us that has the last say.
Yeah.
Like, because like the whole world could be against you, but it's just like that doesn't mean you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you a very solid example. A lot of people don't like me right now. Like, it's just like
word.
Yeah, word.
Oh,
so
dude,
I'm not. Dude. Okay, wait.
Zoom in on his face.
Shut up. Wait, I'm not.
Come on.
Wait.
Come on.
Wait. That sounded really cocky. A lot of people don't like me right now because of shit that I did. I'm not trying to show off. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. Okay. A lot of people don't like me right now, and like I think, I haven't told you this actually, but it's just like some days it's just like, man, like, oh, what if like this was like the wrong time to start a podcast? Like, oh fuck, like this wasn't the right time to start a podcast because like I don't have the support of like, you know,
as many people
as I could have had.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just like, fuck, like I have the right people supporting me. Like you're here every weekend. Like Giselle, BJ, like Taylor, all of them. They're always like the right, like people who actually do care. It's just like they're there.
Right.
Like, and like at the very least too, this is for us.
Mm-hmm.
We're just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
The only difference, there's a mic.
Yeah.
We're recording.
Yeah.
Besides that, like it's the same thing every weekend, you know.
Right.
So it's just like, yeah. Like when it comes down to it, like if it's something that's truly meaningful, it shouldn't matter if you have the world supporting you or not.
Mm-hmm.
So that I guess that's a like kind of an example for me, what we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah. So again, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like I'm I'm proud of not having people like me. Like it sucks.
I'm edgy.
Yeah, we're literally talking about this on text the other day too. About fuck, I wish the talk shit button. I wish the mute button worked, but yeah, no, we were literally talking about this a little bit. Like I still think about it, but it's just like I know what the heart of this is, so I'm okay. But it's just like that's a good example of like how people could let like outside factors affect what your decision is.
Right.
Yeah. So it's just because have the whole world against you, you can still make it happen. Like it's just like we don't have to have all the followers, all the support to do the podcast.
Yeah.
To do the podcast, we just have to talk, hang out, shoot the shit,
honestly,
and just press record somewhere.
Honestly, it's like crazy to think like even in a room for us to do this in a room of like 10 people. Because like we're small, but that's like what we're averaging.
Yeah.
And like it's like even just like one extra person who just wants to listen. Yeah. That's crazy to me.
That is actually insane. Like someone to
because like I think about like I listened through some of the podcasts that we've released already, and like I think about it, I'm like, dang, you guys are interested in this.
Someone watch this?
Dang. Dang. I'm kind of.
Soundboard is the best thing we've ever gotten, yo. Oh god. Yeah, no, like for real. That's true. Like, and yeah, man, it's because it really at the end of the day, it's just for the two of us, and it's just like, oh shit, like because I think the least amount of views you have on like a single episode is like 20 something,
right?
And it's just like, oh shit, because I own like if I were to count off the top of my head right now, it would be like maybe like 10 people that like watch consistently.
Right.
So there's another 10 we don't know about, and it's just like, oh shit.
Right. Yeah, because like you guys might already know, but like we can't tell who exactly is watching our stuff on YouTube or Spotify at least.
Or maybe there is a way, but I have no fucking clue how. So like
some YouTube analytics stuff, but like I feel like that's a breach of privacy.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably. So.
But
I don't know how.
Regardless, like even thinking about like doing this, like public speaking in front of like 20 people, like I get nervous. Or sweating, but like it's just me and you.
Yeah. No, like do you remember the first few episodes we had to do a rip real quick, yeah. The first episode, I was so nervous, yeah. Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Even like when I used to do like when I had to speak in public before, like that was like holy
I didn't know whether to expose you or not, but I won't. I've exposed you too many times with this fact with other people, so with the podcast I'll let you disclose that if you want.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not saying you have to, but it's up to you. Yeah. We're in an hour.
Wait, is that including the stuff that you still have to cut out?
No. So maybe like 50 minutes?
We're at like 50 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll save it for another time. We'll save it for another time.
Yeah, we'll save it for another time. If you really want to hear a little bit about my educational background,
tune into the next one and make sure everyone else watches
the next one. Or like if we don't talk about this next time, then write in the comments.
Yeah.
Or DM one of us and be like, yo,
the fuck.
If you guys really care. If you guys don't, then that's fine because I don't really want to talk about it.
If you know what, let's do a bet. Yeah, when you're comfortable to talk about your educational background, what should I talk about? We should both talk because I want it to be a spicy episode. Yeah, like okay, if you're gonna talk about your educational background, what would be the equivalent for me? Because I think you know almost everything about me. And then like vice versa. So I know how tough it's tough. It's
I don't know what your butthole looked like.
Yeah, that's not YouTube safe here. Oh my god. Fuck! I lost my train of thought. Okay, Wait, the equivalent of you talking about your educational background?
Is you describing your
You
butt?
describing my butt? That's tough.
I wouldn't say that, but I mean, I guess that is what I said, but my university experience, I don't know. I mean, we did already kind of like talk about, we kind of brushed around it with like our like religious views and our upbringings.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. So it won't
I
be-
want to get into it though. It's funny. Fuck. What should I talk about?
I don't know.
Should I talk about when I got an intervention or?
That'd be jokes.
Now we jokes, eh?
That'd be kind of jokes. But I mean, you'd have to say every. Well, you wouldn't. You could
Let's
switch
use
names,
code
but
names. We'll use numbers. We'll use 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. Oh god. There's an intervention story we could talk about for me. What other things happened to me?
would you be comfortable talking about your this is not even like, you'll know what I mean when I say it, but then this isn't what it is. Your modeling experience.
My mom.
Remember when you said you were gonna you had that meeting for a job offer to do modeling, but then it ended up being that other thing at MSS when you had that person over.
Modeling.
No. Spookies. That's spookies. That's spookies. That's the spookies for sure.
Fuck, that's a good one. Oh, you know what? No, let's do it. Let's do it. Next episode, yo.
Oh my god, dude.
School experience and that experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause you know that fucked me up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that changed you, yo.
It did it. It was bad. Yeah, I spiraled, yo. It was bad. It was good and bad, and then it was just like, what the fuck was I thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same with me.
Okay, so this is the equivalent, yo.
I guess.
And if all else fails, yo, we're gonna be describing buttholes the next episode, yo. Let's not describe the buttholes, please. I don't want them to know what it looks like.
I could.
What?
I could describe my butthole if you want.
I thought you were describing mine, yo. I was like, what?
I mean, I guess you'd have to take a picture of yours, send it to me, and then I
Yeah.
have to describe it.
Yeah, let's not do that,
Yeah,
please.
we don't.
No, I'd rather the university and the. I want to talk
And the
about,
modeling
dude,
experience.
I want to talk about this now, yo. We'll just clip it and make it the next episode, yo. Fuck. Can we elaborate just a little bit on this real quick? But it's just like, no, like not the actual thing, but if we
Right.
talk about this.
Right.
I don't think they even watch though.
I don't think so.
No. You think they will?
I think they're too busy.
They think they will if we talk about it?
I mean, like, of course, if we'd like,
Should we at them?
Hmm?
Should we at them?
I don't know.
It'd be so funny if I did though. That'd be so fun.
I mean, they already. It's not like they don't know. It's just like,
you know what would be funny if their person found this episode and watched it. I'd never be allowed around ever again.
No. I mean, we like, you can, like, for me, I don't really have to use code names, but then for you, if you want to use code names, that's cool, and then like tell them about it.
I think I'll use code names for now so no one knows what's happening. But I think because the only people that know about this is you and them.
Mm-hmm.
So did I really tell you modeling? Oh, you know what?
I remember I assumed that.
Dude, I told you I had a thing, and I looked nervous all day, and you're
Yeah.
just like, oh, you're doing a modeling thing, and
Yeah.
I tried to do the.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you're gonna be a model, yo? Who's asking you to model? Like I had a feeling that it wasn't real until you said that I had to leave like right after because I usually stay, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, is this for real? What is this guy doing?
I was so embarrassed. Maybe should I pull receipts, yo?
Huh?
I still, because the stuff that they said, I wrote it down.
Should I pull receipts for mine, yo?
Like, what do you mean
For
receipts?
my story?
What kind of receipts though? Like actual receipts?
University tuition receipts. pain.
No, don't do that yet. I am gonna shit my pants yet. Especially because we know someone else that's like.
There. Yeah.
I don't want to get into that. That's
No.
that's the story for when Queen Mike's here.
Yeah, true.
It's gonna come up. It's gonna come up that day, and we're gonna get canceled.
Oh god.
I already imagine us talking about that with Queen Mike. Not
Oh
yours,
no, it'll definitely come up.
not yours, but you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, that's
That's tough
6 figures, yeah.
for sure. Anyways, you guys don't know what we're talking about.
You guys don't know what we're talking about. We gotta end this now.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm Jesse.
And I'm James.
Said this is the Team Rocket Pod, yo.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. Peace. That music.